Yeah, honestly, it was one of my projects for a long time to create my own tournament. I already done it on Splatoon 2, but
Mhm.
it wasn't only French, and it's been a long time since I wanted to develop in the European community and the international one. So I had to make one. I had to make the Curates Cup, and I had to open it to everyone. So it was a moment. And now we're here with the first match that will be opposing Har versus Pola Hess.
Yeah.
It's so to recap the tournament, we will have 4 rounds of Swiss qualification. Then the 4 best teams will join together in a final bracket in single elimination to decide who wins.
Yep. And Curie, I'm getting notification that you should set an invite for people to join the room.
Oh, I thought I did it.
And yeah,
It's
but
okay.
sometimes you have to send it several times. But here we are preparing all of this. We are, yeah, starting the basics. Honestly, like new tournaments are always like to see, and this is a stacked weekend, especially with the Splatfest, of course.
Yeah, we have the Splatfest going on. Don't forget to pick your team to play a bit for your
Yep.
team. But now it's a tournament, and it's BO3 for the moment. So Har versus Pola Hess. So it's Swiss quali in BO3.
Mhm.
And we're gonna start on Splat Zones with Barnacle and Dime. So pretty interesting map, pretty closed map, I
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, like it's the kind of map where a good backline having the range advantage really gives your team so much to work with and gives so much difficulty to the other team. And it's probably going to be decided by the team that's able to really be ahead of the zone, take control of the whole map, and really spawn camp the other team, for lack of a better word. And I've seen her a bit like play in various tournaments lately. They're very, very good and very fast. So be really wary about her team.
Yep. So we just need to wait for one more player, and we'll start the match. I just need the teams to give me the lineups because I don't have them with me right now. Even though I could, but it will be more simple for them to tell me. Okay, so for Ha, we will have Shiru, Azurai, Kenakiwi, and Erwu 2. And so for Pola Hess, there will be Luigi Alex, who is AX 4K, Ilias, Rana, and one more. Okay, so Shiru is a Japanese one. So I guess it is finalized.
Yeah, last player is Icona, I believe, and that's
Yep.
Team Bullerhus. This, yeah, we are setting the room up. Lots of things going, and I believe, I mean, this is Swiss, so reminder: there's always lots of ways to come back into this tournament. This is best of three. Best of three of Swiss is always brutal, and we're going to see a lot of brutal games to start. But in the end, we will have our top four, if I'm not mistaken, Curie,
Yep, it's a
and
top
then
4.
we'll see the best of the best.
Yep. Um, by the way, you can check the bracket if you want on our Discord server.
Mhm.
Just go on my Twitter if you don't have it. I announced it many times. But yes, so we have currently 8 teams registered. So yeah, there will be competition. Half of the teams don't continue after the Swiss.
Yep, that's pretty good to start, honestly, for a weekend that's stacked. That's a good start, and here, like, we go. So yeah, do you know a bit about? I know that you know some players from Polar has a bit like what do they
I
play?
know
How do
both
they
teams
play?
honestly because they are 2
Mhm.
French teams. So yeah, I know both of them, and it's pretty good level, especially for Ha. Azurai is in +3, almost +2. He tried many times to get in. And so we're gone now. Ha versus Polahes. It's best of 3, it's Plat Zone, it's Barnacle and Dime. And we have some pretty good comps right now. We have a Z plus F scope with a Zap T-Tech and a Squeezer with 2 V-Shot, 1 Squeezer, and 1 ballpoint for Polahes.
Yeah, no Tacticula for Polahes. That means they have no safety net. It's going to be pretty risky for them to get that control, for them to push forward. And look at that, they don't mind that much. They have that much aggro for them, and that's the power of all these Zukas and all that aggro that they have right now. Huh. Just they finally able to get some control. I like to see these squeezes, and that's a weapon that's so good, and we don't see enough representation of it in the West, I feel like.
Yeah, we don't have much of it because honestly it requires a lot of aim and you have to be very precise with your placement. If something goes wrong in your gameplay, you will be playing it very, very hard.
Yeah, and look at that, her completely unfazed by Bazooka, keeping the zone so well, and this double wall is really helping, but right now Polahes just moving back onto the zone with the vacuum, and Hax just getting in there. Gets punished for it though, and her is looking for a very, very fast counter-attack there.
Yeah, Luigi Alas did a very good job there to get 2 or 3 kills maybe. So now it's Polahes leading, well, having the zone. We get the strikes there, but nothing more, and nothing very consistent to get the zone. Oh, nice kill here by Kenta.
Yeah, Kenta getting the good snipe on the opponent backline. That's pretty much all the range for Polahes is down right now. But Polahes, they keep the zone a little bit longer. If they manage to paint a little more, they could get the lead. But they're not gonna get it because Ha is deep in there right now with numbers advantage. That's going to be another push out of the zone. And right now, Ha, look at them. Full control and spawn camping Polahes. For more points, Polahes, they have no choice but to prepare their special, be patient, and ooh, the Zuka is already coming.
Yeah, Zuka's coming. They have one more with Ha. He put it out, get a kill on Azurai. He needs some more, like 1 or 2 more. It is not enough, and I guess Ha is keeping the zone, he's keeping the advantage here.
Yeah, and no penalty right now. They are looking at a KO, but they have 2 down. Polahes just moving forward, trying to get everything they can. The zone is not neutralized then. No, 3 down.
Look at you
on. Getting the zone.
Yeah, getting the zone, getting the KO, and that's a first win for Ha. They completely mastered the map, honestly. It was
yeah.
Even though Polahes did a very good job managing their specials, etc. We saw her being way more confident in their ability to hold it.
Yeah, it was really hard knowing when to move forward, knowing when to move backwards, knowing when to hold their ground. And these Inkwell were really useful for that, honestly. Having these 2 splash walls really helped them and served them well, despite all that aggro that Polahes had. That was quite the game by her, and Polahes, they're going to need a little bit more of coordination, of organization, and especially on tower control. You really need to know when to push and when to not get splatted.
Yeah, that's pretty much the most important thing, especially on Barnacle, which is very, very hard map. Like if you get if you get a full team, it is pretty hard for the opposing team to come back because there's not a lot of ways to go to the middle, and every ways can be covered by a special pretty easily.
Yeah, lots that could happen, but that's just game 1. And honestly, Polahes, they were bringing the fight. If they find the good composition, if they find the good plan, the good way to move in, they could very much get that game too. They're not out of it yet, and very very good game one, of course, very nice KO and commanding one, but Bull has not so far behind.
Yeah, they were very close to get the game. They don't need much more to get one game or even the match. We'll see now. Pretty straightforward map again. Tower control on Hagglefish Market. We see it a lot, and it always brings some good battles.
Oh yeah. It's like that first checkpoint doesn't seem like much, and it's not that hard to get. But getting it early is so important, because the amount of tries that you are going to get onto that second checkpoint are usually decisive in which team gets a victory. But here we go. Let's see what they're able to bring. And it doesn't look like any comp change on the side of Ha.
Oh,
Boda has
52 gal.
bringing it's that splash wall. They recognize the power of the wall today.
Yeah, Wallace being very good, especially against the charge of Kenta. I think it's a very good weapon against it. Already some Zukas pulled out, but not really some damage done. Oh, Luigi Alex getting splatted there.
Yeah, look at that. Polar has just trying to get in, trying to force their way in. Waiting for it, counter-attacking, and right now they are cleaning up, moving forward. Just full throttle right now, full attack. And despite the flank, they don't mind. They're gonna get to that checkpoint, and right now, Kenta is pretty much uncontested on that checkpoint.
Yeah, he's really like a turret here, hitting everyone, getting in his path, with his teammate helping, getting the specials, etc. We got the Zuka, we got some bombs, Hunt trying to rush, but nothing else.
You said earlier that Ha had great control of Barnacle and Dime, but right now this is a masterclass on how to
That
really
was a
control
masterclass indeed.
Hagglefish Market. Very, very nice game by Ha, and that's a 2-0.
That's a duo brought by her moving in the Swiss. Polonais getting a lose, but they will be able to come back. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, this is reminder a Swiss to qualify into the top bracket. So there are lots of other opportunities, lots of other teams to face, and this is certainly not the end for Polahes, but that's a very good way to start the tournament for
Yes.
her. A 2-0, 2 KOs, and especially that second KO was just so strong.
Yep. Up. Let me just do 2 or 3 things. We will do a short break so we can prepare all the matches and stuff. Don't worry, it won't be long.
Don't go anywhere.
So yes.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya. Okay, we're back now. We finally found a match to
Yay!
broadcast. And as you can see, it will be Z tier players versus Chroma Squad. So it's a round 2 of the Swiss qualifications.
Mhm.
So we will start on tower control with Shipshape Cargo Company.
Mhm.
Let me just do the quick separation of players. Got 15 and we got Cruz there. Looks good.
Yeah. And this is a game of the underdogs because both ZT players and Chroma Squad lost their first game in round 1. ZT players lost 2-1 against Jibs, while Chroma Squad once lost their own game 2-0. So, like, both of these teams, they need a win right now. If you want to qualify for that top 4, you need to get back in the game. So we're going to see like what they're able to do. And honestly, this is, I think, one of the best, if not the best, tower control map that we have. It's so cool. It's so snowboardy too, but there are lots
Yes.
of ways to come back on it, and love it.
To be fair, I don't like it very well. Like, in general, I don't like Shipshape. If I would be honest.
Dare
But yeah, I recognize it can be a good one for some comps,
you.
etc. It just as a backline, I really don't like it.
You have so much space. What are you complaining for?
You can get flanked by everybody, everywhere.
Oh yeah, well, blame your teammates for that. That's easy.
I didn't get any for a long time, so hard to blame my mates.
Well, here we go. Here we going. So Z-tier players going in. Oh, we see lots of blasters. I mean, it's tower control.
Yes. Yeah, blasters
Z-tier
for tower
players.
control. Pretty basic.
Mhm.
And
No
a
backline
slasher.
for Z-tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good slasher. On this map, yeah, there's lots of like good slasher spots, especially on mid.
Yeah, the mid is pretty open and with a lot of blocks, so you can fall off people pretty easily. We got a 5th gen here in difficulty, getting hit by everyone. But yeah, he got back at his spawn, coming back to the mid. And we got Delta there, rushing the tower.
Yeah, I'm right now pretty back and forth. Chroma Squad, they managed to get good control. 5th gen, she managed to run away from the scene, and right now all of Z tier is back in the action, back on the fight. Very good support by 5th gen right now.
Yeah,
And
5th gen really getting
tower.
some damage with his blaster, not getting a lot of proper kills, but helping his team a lot. Oh, be careful, Goose! You got he got the trade on Fatal. And it's a pretty close game. No teams are really pushing. So
No team has reached the first checkpoint right now, but Z tier finally getting there and getting things going. It's all about keeping that control of the checkpoint, and it looks like it's going pretty well for Z tier right now.
yeah, just be careful of the Zuka here. Zuka getting killed, and it's all
going in, just not really minding. And right now, Z tier is all around, all over that spawn, and that's going to be a very easy second checkpoint for them.
yeah, very easy checkpoint. Getting some good point there, and continuing with Candy and his duelies, getting the crab, but Coxie is here. Coxie is here with his 5H. And now it's a moment to breathe for Chroma Squad. They need to get some good kills. They need to get the mid. They need to get the specials ready. And right now, Z-tier is just continuing to put pressure on them.
Yeah, Chroma Squad failing just to get into mid right now. Z-tier is back on the attack, and with this Julie, it's going to be pretty tough for Chroma Squad just to stay in there. The Zuka not finding much, and Zithia just keeping the attack on 2 down. No, so Chroma Squad are going to probably be able to get some breathing off of that with the tower. Got to 12 again.
Yeah, I got to 12 again, not really pushing more. We still got some super jumps here by Candy. Putting more pressure, this time by behind. He will get his crab ready. So it can be very dangerous. Getting a kill maybe on Coxy. No! Yes! He got the trade. In extremis.
Yeah, that's a trade, but you lose a crab tank off of that. Chroma Squad, though, they are just fatal. Left standing. Z-tier is back on the attack. Back, like, trying to get the extra pick. And with the tactical, they're just going to run forward again.
Yep. Just as you said. So we got the specials ready. Killer Whale, Crab. Pretty much everything. The strikes by Goose. Coxy trying to survive in here on its top. Getting killed by a good slush here. And yeah, very difficult for Chroma Squad. Oh no. He tried, but oh, nice kill by Goose. We got still Lucia, but no. Z-tier really getting the pressure every time. There was no dead time here for Z-tier.
Yeah, Z-tier just not stopping, just coming back in, constantly maintaining that offense that they had, and it really paid off for them. On the map mode like tower control, where you constantly have to push up, where having the tower means you have special advantage, means you can just keep that momentum. It's like really effective for Z-tier, and really that mobility that they had, that really speed that they had, really took Chroma Squad off balance, and it's on Chroma Squad now to adapt, change what they're doing, and come back stronger.
Yeah, but honestly, we didn't have the same game as we had with Polar Hess and Ha, where Polar Hess in the first time had the weapons to fight back. Now we see Chroma Squad with like struggling a bit more, like they didn't get any strong opening. We can see that we got what it takes to have stronger openings. They just need to get rid of all the pressure that D-tier is getting on them.
Yeah, as you said, like it's all about finding that strength. And right now, Chroma Squad, they need to push. They need something to really defeat that Z-tier team that is really so strong right now. And here we go. No, I don't think there's any change on the side of Z-tier. Chroma Squad just dropping the pencil now. They want to match that aggression, and I love to see it.
Yeah, they just we saw they just need to be equally aggressive or more aggressive, because it was the main strength of Z-tier. And now Lucia getting the first kill. Pretty good on Goose, but they need to paint the zone right now. Lucia getting on the left, but pressured by 5th gen getting killed by the Zuka. It's a full team.
Yeah, Chroma Squad finally for the first time in this game scoring some good points, getting that control of mid that eluded them, and now it's the first time we're going to see Z-tier on the defensive, on the back foot, and Chroma Squad are just like, they just need to keep doing what they're doing, but 2 down from a few bombs, and now the crab tank is going. Z-tier taking back the control of the zone, and there isn't that much of a lead for Chroma Squad yet.
Yeah, it was honestly some pretty good points, but now Z-tier is coming back in full force. With some specials, we can see Goose here with strikes ready. I think he won't hesitate to put them soon. But the water level dropping. The lead is taken by Z-tier, but careful, we have the Dukas, an instant answer by Goose.
Yeah, it's quite the answer right now. 2 down on the side of Z-tier, but ooh, Ooh,
It's a trade
Delta
kill.
getting a double. That's a double trade. Very good for Delta. Zitier is staying in control of the zone thanks to that. And with just 20 points left, they could get a KO right here, right there. And they are leading, so this could be the set for Zitier. Chroma Squad just trying to get in, super jumping in, but it's too late.
Yeah, we saw some very great action here from Chroma Squad, but it was like they got a first full team that was very good push. But just after it was just City coming back, and the Chroma Squad was just getting trade, not real kills. No, no good opening to really defend and coming back to the zone.
Yeah, Chroma Squad, they managed to win a few fights. They managed to get in, but ZT are just more solid, just able to push wherever, whenever, and Chroma Squad just struggling to get that extra pushing ability, that ability to retake once ZT had the control. That's a 2-0 for ZT. That's not the end of it, though. Both of these teams, we are in a Swiss, so there's still lots more to do.
Yeah, we still got 2 rounds of Swiss to play for every team. Remember, so the top 4 teams are going to a single elimination bracket in BO5 to decide who wins the tournament and our magnificent Sendu badge. So now we're just getting a new break just to wait for the third round. Goodbye. And so we're back on stream for the third round of our Swiss qualification. The match will oppose Kanai against Ha. We already saw Ha in previously, but Kanai, we didn't have them on stream already. It is composed of Risu, Jade, Swashi, and Asan.
Yep.
And so to get over the map modes, we will start by Undertow Speedway on a Rainmaker game. So let me just do so. It's not. Oh, it's no, almost perfect.
Almost perfect. It's pretty nice.
Risu, Jade, and Swashi. It's perfect. Let's get into it. What are your thoughts on Undertow Speedway?
Undertow Speedway is a bad map unless you play Rainmaker, and it's Rainmaker, so great.
Yes.
Like, it's on Rainmaker where you don't have to stay into mid. Like, that battle for mid is hard fought, and getting control on the surroundings on the Rainmaker, even after getting the shield bop, is pretty tough, and it's going to be demanding. And when you see like the best teams playing, they don't grab the Rainmaker for like a minute because they're waiting for that one opportunity to move forward.
Since the map is really close, there's a lot of walls, and there's a yeah, you only have like some closed path. Like the left pass is easy, but only if there's like a full team or something like this, because there will always be someone behind you to kill you if you grab the Rainmaker.
Yeah, and you really have to wait to get that ground ahead of the Rainmaker. Once you are forward, once you are near the enemy camp, like that spawn is pretty good, to be honest. And there is so much different plays to make, both on the right and on the left. I know that the right is often discounted, but that's a very good way to make points very, very fast, and especially if there is a lot of stalling between the two teams. Like, I've seen games being decided by a push on the right.
Yes. It's just not usual, and honestly, it's not that strange to see some games decided by a right push, because you don't know if the team can push on the right. Like, it's not usual to see them doing this.
Yeah, push on the right is usually like the kind of push that you want to make fast after getting a wipeout or near to wipeout, especially with Tactical. You cannot waste any time. A push on the right is very fast point. For sustainable push, you want to go on the left, and Kanai is already on the left right now. Jade almost getting that checkpoint, but not enough. Risu right in there. They get that extra pop, and that's going to be a quick checkpoint for Kanai. Kanai just already looking to extend that lead.
Yeah, they got the checkpoint, and now they're backing. Oh, nice kill by Kenta on Jade he killed him with the vacuum?
I don't think that was a kill.
Maybe a bomb.
It was the bomb thrown before the vacuum.
Oh, a nice kill here on Asan.
Yeah, and Kenta really holding that defense. Having a good backline is so important for a good defense. That is keeping her in the game. 53 is not that big of a lead for Kanai right now. And with an extra vacuum, it looks like Ha is getting back the control of their side of the map. And with the tactical up, they're going to be able to push forward now.
Behind, be careful, there's someone.
There is someone behind, and Ha is just looking to move forward, trying to get that checkpoint before getting flooded. That's not going to be enough.
Almost getting the checkpoint.
But they really forced Kanai to go back into their spawn despite having the players down. That move forward with the Rainmaker really gave the time for the rest of her to move back into a defensive position. And now, like Kanai, they have the points, but they don't really have that much of an opportunity to push.
Yeah, they still don't have the lead. Kanai have the lead by not a really great margin. So it's still open for her to push and getting the win. But now Kana is just pushing all out to get the kills and getting some more points.
Yeah, can I back on the attack? And with this player up, 2 down onto her right now. That's going to be much more extra points. 26 right now for Kanai, and looking to do even more with that wall.
That was nice
Well,
bomb.
not. Yeah, that bomb of the wall ended it. But look at that, Misu is on the spawn, just keeping dancing up there with the Gar. Delaying. That's a push to 15 by Kanai.
And we still have
Is
Hassan
just
getting some
struggling.
TP.
Oh yeah. And all of Kanai is in the spawn, sharking everywhere, setting up traps. They just need to defeat whatever Ha is going to try to do for the rest of the game. Just 2 minutes left, and Ha is in a very, very tough spot right now.
Yes, honestly, I didn't know at all about the Kanai lineup. And it seems they're doing very well against the first seed of the tournament. Right now, Ha is just unable to do anything right now. Just in their spawn, waiting to move.
What is that? What are you doing? Kanai just flexing right now. And Ha is struggling to keep Kanai out of the spawn. Ha is just like looking to find a way to get Kanai out of there, but it's just the onslaught. Kanai challenging everything, and Jade with the Squiffer maintaining that fight, gets punished for it. They're still in there, they're still in the fight, but right now Kanai is just dancing around them.
Yeah, as you did. Oh, nice bomb there.
Ooh.
That was a great bomb getting the -2, but it's not enough. They got the pop, but yes, they have to move. Only 30 seconds remaining, and Jade behind with the Squiffer getting the Rainmaker to stall a bit.
Kanai making a point that they wanted to get seed number 1 right now. They are just ending it. That Zuka is going to get a trade, at least for her, but Kanai, they just need to deny that pop of the Rainmaker shield right now. Risu looking to get in with the 52 Gal, just waiting for that opportunity, and we are in the overtime territory right now. Her is going to need a monster push, and all of Kanai, we know, but they like to be all around sharking, setting traps. And Her is going to have to paint all around to stop this, but
Jade getting every kills needed. What a game.
Jade really crushing dreams right now, and all of Kanai getting that game won commandingly with like that crazy push where they were just like getting into spawn, getting all around of her, and her really struggling to set their ground, to stay as a group and to fight as a group.
Yeah, it was really difficult for them. All the pressures that Kanai was putting on their shoulders, it was just too much, and her started crumbling at the end of the game. So just one push needed, and yeah, just Jade was there with its Quiver and nothing else they could do.
Yeah, but now, Curie, it's time for the first Clam Blitz game of this tournament. I mean, of this stream.
Yeah, of this stream, and I was waiting for it for this because I love Clam Blitz.
Yeah,
I may be the only one, but I will love Clam Blitz till I die.
It's honestly, I feel like it's one of the best modes, if not the best mode in this game. It's tough, especially in solo queue, and I think because of solo queue, lots of people have hate for Clam Blitz, and I can't blame you for that. Honestly, it is so hard to find coordination, but with a team that you can communicate with, prepare with, having a good plan for Clam Blitz feels so good. And honestly, watching a Clam Blitz play in competitive is just the best. There are so many different kind of plays that you can make. It's just a good mode to watch.
Yeah, there's so many ways to push. You can just getting your specials ready, putting them on the opponent and pushing because you got kills, but you can also flank and tossing clams to your mates. You can sneak around, etc. There's so many things to do in that mode, and that's why I like it.
Yeah, that's what makes it pretty likable, and especially on Scourge
Yeah.
Gorge. This is like getting that control under the opponent basket is pretty tough because you have to go back to get more clams. And these clams are pretty hard to find,
Yes, on
honestly,
that
on this
map,
map.
there's not a lot of
Sustaining a
clams.
push. Sustaining a push on there is pretty tough. And here we go. Both teams breaking the 96 Gal Deco. I wonder why, Curie. I wonder why.
I wonder why too. Maybe there's a broken special that gives you invisibility and it's pretty good to push on Clam Blitz.
Yep. And right now both teams like preparing that push, trying to gather as many clams as they can. Getting that control of mid is pretty important for the start. You want to have all that paint around mid, not only to capture clams and prepare a push, but also because if you get a push, if you get picked and the opponent has paint on mid, you're in deep trouble.
Yes, but yeah, as you said, the mid control is very important. You can get like a full team.
Ooh!
Some jumps!
Oh, oh.
Whoa!
And this is why
Didn't
you
see
bring
that
a
coming.
96 Deco.
Yes,
Kraken
and
just got in, got the jumps, not much more. Okay, oh, that's extra more clams for Kanai in the basket, but right now, they have the super clam, they have lots of paint onto mid, and they are already looking at a counter attack. It's just Rizu with the guard, looking to stop things for Kanai. The rest of Kanai is going to be able to get back in the game and defend. So Ho is going to be stuck in mid, trying to get things going. But 2 downs on Kanai right now, and Erutu with the Kraken is going to go under the basket.
yes, and that will just super jump on him. 1 clam, 2 clams, and that's it. But
Yep.
the wipeout is already there. It was lightning fast push and lightning fast defense.
A lightning fast defense, but look at that. Kanai is already under the basket with a tacticular, and that's a super jump with
And the
super clam
bubbler,
on the
because
ball.
why not?
Yeah, and that bubbler means that they don't get wiped in that push, and let's things go really bad for them. They got that lead, but it's their turn to go back to spawn, and Azurai not wasting any time, already in there with Azuka, with a ball, gets punished though.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
okay.
good shot by Jade here, punishing Azurai with maybe too much aggressiveness from the
Yep.
hot player.
Yeah,
But now
the
it's
aggro is
Jade
on both
getting
teams.
very aggressive.
Yeah, both teams just fighting as
And a
much as
push
they can.
again.
These
Stop
players
them.
don't care.
And the
And
lead.
That's the lead for her, but again, Kanai getting the numbers advantage, getting back under the basket. They just need another push, and with her having all these players down, the tacticular is down for Kanai. Kanai is just going to run in and try to get that lead back. They don't need that many clams, Curry. Just
Yeah,
3 more
just
clams
a
and a
power
super
clam.
in. Ooh.
And now it's a situation we've never seen before. Can a team made a push without getting wiped out? So it's not instant pushback.
Yeah, but that tacticular worked really well for Kanai. Kanai is back in control of their side of the map. And right now we are pretty even. We have both teams just fighting for mid, fighting for these clams, and it's going to be decided. Though there are 2 super clams on one side, and the Kraken is ready, so it's all about her looking for that opportunity. The Kraken is released for both teams, and the super clams are jumping. Both
One more
super
clam.
clams getting
They
in.
just need one more. They just need Risu.
Risu!
And Risu,
Risu!
get it done. It was close at the end. We didn't know if Risu could make it, but it made it. It made it.
Yeah, and Risu getting that final clam in for Kanai. That's a very clean 2-0 for them. And what a hard-fought game, to be honest. Like, both of these teams were just at each other's throat, constantly pushing, constantly to get more aggro than the other. But in the end, can I just be extra push, just be extra clam, and
Yes, and
super
also
jumping faster?
where can I succeed is that they had the tactical for the
Mm-hmm.
not the last push, but the one just before, so they could respawn directly after
Yeah.
and just continue to play and not getting like reversed like the whole game was.
Yeah, there was like really that management of the specials, of the presence of the map, and that tactical, that extra tactical that Kanai managed to have really sealed the deal for them, allowed them to get back in and get 2 pushes in a row. I think this was the first time we saw a team get 2 pushes in a row. Otherwise, it was just taking the lead, taking
Yes.
the lead, taking the lead.
Just 1 or 2 power climbs and it was enough. Like, don't need to push more, we have the lead. But yeah, really nice defense by Kanai for the just before the last push, so they could push again just after.
Mm.
It was mastered for the whole game.
Yep.
And
It
so
was.
we will just do one again one break to prepare the last round of Swiss, and we will get into the bracket just after. So see ya.